A house can be rebuilt after a fire, but rebuilding trust between people takes much longer. Imagine waking up one morning and discovering that your neighbor, your friends, and even your classmate suddenly become stranger. This is a story of Manipur, a beautiful state in the northeast India that became a center of one of India's most serious ethnic conflict. And from where the story begins. Manipur, a home to different communities, mainly Mitai, who mostly live in the valley, and the other is the Kukizo tribes, who lives mainly in the hills. And for the years, they were concerned about identity and uh, land rights and political representations. These issues were remained like a sleeping volcano, means uh, quite on the surface but active deep underneath. Then came into the turning point. On 3rd May 2023, a tribal protest against was organized against the demand of the Mitai community for scheduled tribe status, and and what for as what for as a protest it turned into a violence, and within hours the volcano erupted, and when the fire spread, houses were burned, villages were villages were burned and villages were attacked. People fled their homes. Uh, many families, many families fled their homes, and also people who lived together for generations found themselves on opposite sides. More than 200 people lost their lives, and over 60,000 people were forced to leave their homes. And imagine carrying your entire life in just one bag, and knowing that, and without knowing whether you were ever returned. This was a reality for thousands of families. And now, why does it happen? Why did it happen? The conflict was not caused by one single event. It was a mixture of fear over land rights, concern about the concern about the identity, and peoples who were mistook between the communities, and competition for resources. And now I taking to the moment where the nation shocked. In July 2023, disturbing video showing that the humiliation of women surfaced online. The entire nation was shocked. People across India demanded for the justice and stronger action. This this conflict shows that the in every conflict the ordinary people suffer the most. And what were the responses of the government to control the situation? Uh, to control the situation, thousands of security personnel and were deployed, curfews were imposed, and relief camps were established for the displaced families. And also, the PM Narendra Modi also visited for the first time since the conflict begins. He announced that the more than 6,000 crore projects were for the infrastructure, roads, and girls' hostel, etc. And he also promised that the 6,000 homes for the displaced families. And he wished to get together of the hills and valley communities. And uh, in current situation, the Manipur is much calmer than it was in 2023, but a peace is still a work in progress. Many families are still return to home, uh, waiting to return to home, and also many wounds are still waiting to for the heal. And the trust between the communities is still being rebuilt. And in the end, the Manipur conflicts teaches us an important lesson that when dialogue stops, the conflict begins. When the dialogue begins, the peace will return. And the Manipur's futures decided by the will not be decided by the will not be decided by the anger or violence. It will be decided by the understanding and reconciliation, and also the courage of the people who live together again. Because in the end, the strongest weapon is not a gun, it's a trust. Thank you.